Kim Kardashian heartbroken at Oklahoma death penalty process amid high-profile case. Kim Kardashian, who dreams of becoming a lawyer, has advocated for clemency in the case of inmate Julius Jones, and she's discussed the death penalty process ahead of his scheduled execution. Video loading. Video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will autoplay soon. 8 Cancel Play Now. Julius Jones, Oklahoma Parole Board recommends clemency by Joel Lever. Showbiz Reporter 09:11, 16th of November 2021. Updated 09:12, November 16, 2021. Comments. Kim Kardashian has discussed what the death penalty process is like in Oklahoma on social media, amid the high-profile case of an inmate currently on death row. It comes ahead of the scheduled execution of Julius Jones, an inmate of the state, later this week, with Kardashian and others advocating against him being sentenced to death. Jones is said to have been on death row for almost 2 decades after being convicted of the 1999 murder of businessman Paul Howell. He has always maintained his innocence in the case, according to The Independent. Kardashian has been an outspoken supporter of Jones receiving clemency, and it was reported last year that she even visited him in prison, as well as having met his family. In a series of posts on Twitter this morning, the 41-year-old discussed what Jones, and others on death row in the state, face ahead of his scheduled execution on Thursday. She wrote, "I want to share with you what the process of the execution is like in Oklahoma." #Julius Jones has been on death watch for more than 2 weeks. In preparation for his execution on November 18, he is alone in his prison cell just feet away from the executioner's chamber. The reality TV star, who's studying law and has attempted the baby bar exam several times, alleged that he has been strip-searched, x-rayed and issued a new set of clothes as well as some new bedding. Has said to be being closely monitored by staff, with all his meals and liquids logged. She said he will have designated someone to receive his personal property and his remains. She further claimed that he will be revived if he happens to go into cardiac arrest prior to the execution and, like all incarcerated people put to death by the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, his organs are not eligible for donation. Kardashian said that closer to the execution date, access to the unit where Jones is being housed will be restricted and staff will perform equipment checks. At 9 p.m. the day before his execution, his phone privileges will be terminated and he will receive his last meal, she said. She added, he will be checked on every 15 minutes for the last 4 hours of his life. Then, he will be put to death. Do you enjoy reading about celebrities? Sign up for all the best celeb news from the Mirror here. The mom of 4 described the process as the cold machinery of the death penalty and shared her concern that an innocent man could be put to death. She added, "My heart breaks for Jones, and so many others who have suffered from such tragic miscarriage of justice." The case is understood to have received national attention in 2018 after Jones and another death row inmate were the focus of the documentary series The Last Defense, which was co-produced by Viola Davis. According to the Daily Mail, prosecutors have said there is evidence illustrating Jones' guilt in the case. Amid renewed calls for clemency, news anchor Tiffany Alanis tweeted recently that Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board has twice recommended Jones' life be spared. Follow Mirror Facebook, Twitter, comment.